Alright, gang, I have many different collections of different items and a lot of different interests in many different things. One of them is not clock radios or clocks. However, I do have 3 vintage radios. This one here is a GE clock radio and it still works. Keeps good time. I'm not sure the year it was made. It was in the lake house when we closed it, and I brought it back. Well, actually, I didn't bring it back. My mom brought it back for whatever reason, and she stopped using it, and I ended up taking it from her and just use it every now and then. I have it sitting in my den on my comic books cabinet. Usually it's not plugged in, it's not on, but I figured I'd take a moment to just do this video. This basically is a clock that brings back good memories of the lake house. It's made in Singapore. It's not beat up. It's got its scratches and some flaws in it, but it was used as it was intended. The alarm does work. Right now it's sitting on the FM, and you can see you see a little orange window, or the orange dot in the window stating it's on FM. And as I said, it does work. Now, how fortunate the Eagles were playing on a 70s radio. Oh, running into some Billy Idol. How about that? Alright, now in the 70s when we'd go to the lake house, you know, there were still two-party lines, or two-party phone lines, for those of you who remember telephones that were wired to the wall in your house. Not many TV channels, and there's all pretty much community-based TV channels. Like when you watch the news, they would talk about people down the street. That's how small this community was at the time. Today, that's number of huge houses on that lake. The house we had, or my family had, is gone. That property was sucked up and huge homes built around that lake. But we'd go down there, and this was one of the radios we got to use. We were allowed to take it outside when we was hanging outside, just to have some music. The bad thing is, about in the deep south, it was primarily AM radio you picked up, and there really wasn't any good rock stations. You know, it's amazing how times have changed. Where AM used to dominate in those sticks, now it's the AM can't hardly even be picked up anymore. Alright, there's the model number. As I said, I'm estimating 70s. I could be off. This could be from the early 80s. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a date on it. But that's the bottom. Like I said, there's no damage to this thing at all. Got the old simulated wood grain case. Now I'm not sure, and I don't think it lights up, but I'm wondering if it glows in the dark. I guess I'd have to let it set out all day in the sun and then check it out tonight. I never thought about that, and I don't recall. But that's it for this vintage clock radio. If you know anything about it, let me know. I'd like to know the year it was sold. Like I said, I'm thinking the 70s, but you know, it could have been the early 80s. But that's it. Appreciate you viewing. Have a great day.